With more of the lost Lennon tapes, here's host Elliot Mintz.
And let's get right back to John Lennon live on WNEW FM in New York with DJ Dennis Elsas, September 28th, 1974.
In 1963 and 4 and 5, when the Stones were the group that was coming up hard and strong behind the Beatles, were you all friends?
Yeah, we went to see them at, I believe the place was called Crawdaddy in Richmond, and also, I think, another place in London. And they were run by a different guy then, Giorgio Gamelski. And immediately we started hanging around London. The Stones were just up and coming in the clubs then, and we knew Giorgio through Epstein, and we went down and saw them and became good friends. And the story on how this song we're going to play, I Want to Be Your Man, which we virtually finished off in front of them, because they needed a record. They'd put out Come On by Chuck Berry, and they needed a quick follow-up. And we went down. We met Andrew Oldham, who used to work for us, or used to work for Epstein, and he'd then gone with the Stones and probably got them off Giorgio Gamelski, and he came to us and said, have you got a song for him? We said, sure. You know, and we thought, because we didn't really want it ourselves, which is one way of putting it. We went in, and I remember teaching it to him, you know, and the whole story of it, which helped my memory of it, because it all fades away, is in that book on Mick, which Mick's not keen on. I understand that, but
that's Tony Scaduto book?
Yeah. But it's all right for people who they're not writing about those books. You know, if it was about me, I wouldn't like it probably either. But I must say, I raced through it for all the juicy bits like everybody else, right? And it's very interesting. I don't think it really harms him. You know, it shows that he knows what he's doing, which is cool. I don't think he did anything to Brian Jones either. So here's I Want to Be Your Man by the Stones themselves.
Be your man. I wanna 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 be your man.
That's the only one that the two groups ever did.
Yeah, the only records we covered, I mean, that we both did the same. Yeah, they did it first. We did it with Ringo after, and that was it. That was the Stones' second single. I don't know what happened over here, but in England it was.
You're still in touch with them, and you speak with them?
Yeah, I see. I know Mick's around now. I haven't seen him this trip, but last time I saw him was L.A. In fact, we were jamming together down in Record Plant West, and we made quite a good track. I was so-called producing it, meaning sitting behind the desk. And
was there ever talk then, or is there talk now of the groups getting together and doing something?
We never talked about it, because in the early days we just had our own careers to look after, and we hung around in two separate periods. One was when they were initially still playing in the clubs. I remember the first thing one of the members, Brian Jones, came over and said, "Are you playing a harmonica or a harp on Love Me Do?" Because he didn't know how. He knew I got this bottom note, and he suspected I said a harmonica, with a button, which wasn't real funky blues enough, you're supposed, but you couldn't get Hey Baby licks on a blues harp, and we were also doing Hey Baby by Bruce Chanel at that time. And then the later period was when we were both sort of riding high, and there was a discotheque scene in London, and the main club we all went to was the Ad Lib. There was a couple more, but they were never as big, Bag of Nails. But we used to just go in there and dance and talk music, and generally get drunk and stoned and high. And one of the records we always played was in the Ad Lib itself, folks, with all of us sitting there listening and dancing, looking super stoned. And the record was called Daddy Rolling Stone by Derek Martin, which The Who later did a sort of version of, like the English usually do of these great records. Not too good, that's including us.
This was an American record?
Oh yeah, another great American record. That's all we ever played, American records. There was no such thing as English records those days. So here's Daddy Rolling Stone, Derek Martin on Sue Records, about 63 probably.
I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. I said I'm daddy. Yeah, I'm daddy. Daddy. Hey, I'm daddy rolling stone.
I want a Whopper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, don't you? I love them things.
Derek.
I'm 5 pounds overweight and I want a Whopper, isn't it?
Derek Martin.
Yeah, Derek with a D-E-R-E-K. Daddy Rolling Stone. Now you heard the real one for all you Who freaks.
And for all the Lennon freaks, that's a wrap for this week's edition of the Lost Lennon Tapes. Many thanks to Dennis Elsis for being my special guest, and we'll hear other sets from John's 1974 on-the-air visit with Dennis in future broadcasts. Looking forward to being with you next time. I'm Elliot Mintz.
The Lost Lennon Tapes, brought to you by English Leather, a man's cologne and aftershave. Some guys have it all. The Lost Lennon Tapes, a presentation of the Westwood One Radio Network in cooperation with the John Lennon Estate. Written and produced by Stephen Peoples. Production and engineering by Dave Kephart, with pre-production assistance by Ray Klein, Jeff Kowalczyk, and Brian Schiff. Production coordinator Steve Longo. Research assistance by Mark Lewison and John Schwartz. Special thanks this week to all the folks at WNEW-FM in New York. Our executive producer, Norm Pattis. For Westwood One, I'm Scott Muni. Thanks for listening.